What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the SmackDown side. Let's begin the week.
I'm sick of you ducking me, Undertaker. You know I'm the most dominant superstar in SmackDown, and you know you can't prove me wrong.
You think I'm afraid of you, little man? I can't count the number of superstars who have tested themselves against the dead man and come up short. If you insist on making this mistake, then your grieving family will have no one to blame but you when the inevitable occurs.
No, it's the Mac Militant. Coming to get it on.
Holla, holla.
Here comes SmackDown General Manager Teddy Long.
Let me holler at you, players. Now, you've obviously got some unfinished business with each other, and I respect that. But I also respect that there's a third superstar involved in this who would not have been involved if I didn't make him the special referee for your match 2 weeks ago. So tonight, for our main event, I'm giving him the chance to prove himself against you, Benoit, one-on-one.
Well,
and I've got some big plans for No Mercy that involve the three of you. Holla, holla, holla.
Holla, holla,
What is Kilo talking about?
I have no idea, partner, but if I know our general manager, they're going to be huge.
Hooray! And so I welcome you to a fine Wednesday here on the program. I was up bright and early watching some New Japan for the debut of Jon Moxley, his first non-WWE match in a lot of years, and it was pretty good. Like, not anything mind-blowing, but it was pretty good. But also, he is your new IWGP US Champion, beating Juice Robinson. And what does that mean? He obviously has some time here before the TV debut of AEW. He has time to have a little run here for the summer in New Japan, which is cool. But also, Robinson cut his dreads off. He cut his hair. And I'm like, wait, how are you a wrestler with long hair and you cut it off and you don't have it on the line in some kind of a hair versus something match? You know, hair versus beard, hair versus something. You know, hair versus hair is fine. But put it on the line, don't just cut it off before a match. That's ridiculous. So, that happened. But yeah, a pretty fine effort there by one Jon Moxley, wearing trunks now. Like, got rid of the jeans. No more jeans Ambrose, if you will. So that happened this morning. But also, your best of the Super Juniors for the second time is Will Ospreay. And beating the undefeated streak of Shingo in the finals of that thing. That match was amazing. Like, I'm not sure how those guys are human. It was insane. So definitely, if you're already watching, oh man, Buckle Bomb. If you're already watching that show for the Moxley match, also watch the main event. It was really, really good. So, now, there was some people who are saying, well, because of some Twitter teasing from Hiromu, they kind of thought, hey, we're going to see the return there after that match was over. But no, there was no Hiromu. So perhaps at Dominion on Sunday, when we have Ospreay fighting Dragon Lee for that junior heavyweight title, that could happen. But yeah, we want back Hiromu. But also, the big news there is that Ospreay announced he is now full-time New Japan. So no more Japan, England, Japan, England. He is moving to Japan for full-time New Japan. And grats to him, man. Grats to him. Good stuff. So, all around, fun stuff that I got up and watched those last two matches because obviously those shows started, like, you know, way early in the morning here on the East Coast. I think that, Dominion on Sunday starts at like 3 in the morning here on the East Coast. That's not gonna, oh man, really? Really? I beat The Undertaker. And I'm gonna lose here? I think not. Anyhow, that was my New Japan report from this morning, from the matches that I actually managed to go and watch this morning. Now then, we've seen the stage. The stage for Super Showdown is essentially the stage from WrestleMania. A Spirital. So, you know, they keep telling you that Super Showdown is going to be the equivalent of or exceeding WrestleMania, and part of that, I guess, is using the same exact stage setup. So, that is a thing that is happening, I suppose. Also, reverse. There we go. Yes. The claw. Yep. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then hucking him. All right, store finisher. And we're going to hit you with that slug sploder, if you will. Oh, or not. Or punch to the gut. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, he ducked it. He totally, reversed it. Not digging that. Let's hit that 5-star slug splash, baby. And he got the knees up. He got the knees up. I beat the dead man. I tapped him out, and this match is going to be a problem? Seriously? How about no? How about a sluggaroony here as I taunt you and do it that way? Whatever. Whatever, man. So I guess we can get into SmackDown here. That's our kind of next topic of discussion. And honestly, SmackDown is starting to bum me out because this whole wildcard rule, while you would hope it would be exciting and fresh and new, they're kind of just turning SmackDown into Raw too. And honestly, for a lot of years, I didn't watch SmackDown because SmackDown was Raw too. And I'm like, I don't need more of that. I already had 3 hours of that. I want something different. And the brand split gave us something different. We had a fresh show on SmackDown. But now it's like, oh, here's more of what you already saw on Raw. Here's more Shane and Roman. And I'm like, that's just the most boring thing in the world to me. Like, I already saw it on Raw the day before. I don't need to see it again on SmackDown. That's just, come on now, man. Come on now. Ding! It's what you deserve. Anyway, so I guess we'll get into what happened on... Oh, Sleeper! Is that enough? Not nearly enough. If I cannot take her, can I tap out this guy? Probably not. Probably not. Anyhow, so you had a lot of video packages on this episode of SmackDown. Like, everyone was kind of saying, hey, video package, watch this stuff that already happened previously at some point. And obviously some of that does further your storyline, which is fine. Like, you want that. But also, there was way too much of it here on this show. For my taste, there was way too much video package stuff happening. And granted, it's the go-home show before Super Showdown, so you're going to have some of that. That makes sense, in a way. Like, I get that, but also, I hit the click the stick there, but sure, give him the Shining Wizard. That's fine. That's fine. Get into the leg lock here. Yeah. Get into the F. Nope. Alright. Well, we still gotta hit a finisher here, so if I can pick you up. Really? Missed that drop kick. Missed that. There we go. Alright, again, I hit the second finisher, not the first one, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We will click and then drag, and then pin, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3. Attack Slug remains undefeated on this season mode. What you know about that? That's it. We have competing for a No Mercy spot. A spot for what? Competing in a triple threat match. Whoever loses is out of No Mercy. Whoever wins gets to choose the kind of match he wants to have at No Mercy. Alright. Oh, the lights.
What do you want, Taker?
Save your hostility for the ring, Benoit. I came to tell you that I look forward to laying our differences to rest at No Mercy.
Aren't you forgetting about somebody?
This guy. Me.
He is a distraction. This began between the two of us, and by all rights, it should end between the two of us.
I hope you're not suggesting that we form some kind of alliance. Because I don't care which one of you I have to force to tap out tonight.
I'm not suggesting anything of the kind. I've said all I came to say. Actually, there is one more thing. I hope you have no illusions that you will make me submit tonight.
Dead man, I tapped that. What was that? He made the lights explode. Okay.
Here comes Chris Benoit and Taz the Rabbit. Wolverine looks even more intense and focused than usual for tonight's triple threat match.
Of course he does, Cole. There's a lot at stake here tonight. A lot of pride on the line.
Benoit must avoid losing to one of his opponents tonight in order to continue to No Mercy. And if he wins, he gets to choose the No Mercy match type. Gotta think that a triple threat match like this would favor a superstar like The Undertaker, Taz, it's hard enough to garner a victory over The Undertaker in the best of circumstances.
Maybe, maybe not. I know the other two guys in this match don't see eye to eye. But if they decide to team up against him, it could be bad news for the dead man.
Talk about your rotten luck. It was an order from Teddy Long that put this man in the middle of the rivalry between Benoit and The Undertaker, and he's been paying for it ever since.
You see it as a bad thing, Cole. But I see it as a good thing. Let's face it. Even if he loses here tonight, an impressive showing against superstars like Benoit and The Undertaker counts for something. You know what I mean?
I've beaten them both in one-on-one competition. Give me a little bit more credit than that, Taz. Cole. Seriously. Now, I know this is a short-term feud between Ziggler and Kofi because obviously you're not going to have Owens going to Super Showdown, but you could have given him a little bit more than it should have been me. That's his only, thing he has to say in this whole thing is, it should have been me. That's all he has. You could have given him a little bit more than that to build this feud between those two. But hey, is what it is, man. But then you had Owens and Zayn, who are not going to be at Super Showdown on this card, having a tag match against Kofi and Xavier. And it's like, why? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyhow, there was that. Obviously, Kofi and Xavier won that match. Now then, we had more Shane and Roman stuff. That's whatever, because I really don't want to see Shane on every show at this point, so it's going to keep on doing that, and that's whatever. But we had Alexa Bliss, who I feel like Bliss on Raw seemed to be going more in a face direction, but on SmackDown is clearly a heel. And I'm kind of wondering what the plan there is. Is it going to be a split thing on those shows in that respect? Or, what's the deal there? 2. Not a 3 count. Not a 3 count. What are you going to do? But that got into some stuff with Bayley, and got into some stuff with Charlotte, and got into some stuff with Carmella, which set up a triple threat, and whoever won that triple threat was going to fight your SmackDown Women's Champion in Bayley, which is fine. That's cool as you do. Boom! And then, no! I gotta finish her off on Taker, but no one's capitalizing. No one's capitalizing. He's so confused. Seriously. You're supposed to capitalize on that business, not just walk away when you have the dead man with the finisher. That's how it's supposed to work. And I'm not going to lose this match. Not going to happen. I'm not going to allow it. Now, R-Truth does continue to be the best part of both shows, because R-Truth is still amazing, and he once again lost his title to Elias, and then won it back pretty much immediately, under the ring. So, on YouTube, they had the actual footage of them having that match under the ring, which was pretty funny. But yeah, still having these very short matches for that title, that helps for that, kind of random bit of that business storyline, that kind of thing, which I don't mind, to be honest. 5-star, and he missed the 5-star. Store it, store it, store it! Face the other guy. Face. I'm hitting the back button. Oh my god, I'm hitting it. I hate it so much. There. Slug. Sploder. Sploder. But then Taker. Again, how do you capitalize on any of this if you can't actually get any moves done because the other guy wakes up and then it's a problem. It's a video game problem. German suplex. Aleister Black continues to talk in a dark room and wants somebody to come challenge him, and no one's done it yet. So, A, who's it going to be? And B, how much longer are these backroom, middle-of-nowhere promos going to be happening? It's a little bit frustrating for a guy that is so good in the ring to just be sitting in a back room just talking and talking and talking. It's like, wait, come on, man. Just chill. Just chill. So, give me some action somewhere, somehow. Somewhere, somehow. There. He's got the Emma lock locked in. And here we go with this. With Omni submission now. Uh-oh. In the blue. Taker, you want to help me out here? I'd appreciate that. I'm just dizzy now. I'm just dizzy. Doing that sluggeroni. Just dizzy. And the multiple. The trios of the Germans. And, alright, but hey, guess who's here? Guess who's here to do what I do with a neck breaker. And then a pinfall. 1. Come on, steal one. Steal one. Ah, I was so close. And the dead man, you ruined it. You ruined it. Woo! What? Woo! Woo! Stored it. Referee! I didn't mean to hit the referee. I didn't mean to hit the referee's pissed at me now. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. No. Do the... Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The other finisher. And then face Taker to throw him out of here. No. Face Taker. Oh, it just... Nope, it's not going to work. Because watch. 1, 2... And Taker didn't interrupt. It just didn't work. He just kicked out. So, that's unsettling, but, you know, what it is. Can't complain too much. It's a triple threat. That's what happens. Anyway, in that triple threat with Bliss and Carmella and Charlotte, Alexa Bliss won that, shockingly enough. And so I'm glad that she is cleared for in-ring competition. That's a good thing. But I have to wonder, her being on Raw, and then now... I can't face the other guy fast enough. And it's really getting on my nerves now. 1! Referee out of position. And attackslug wins the match. Woo! Here is your winner. So you had a Lars interview, which is kind of... I don't really care. Lars is kind of boring. You had Andrade versus Apollo, but not really. Because here comes Finn Balor. And that kind of is a brawl for their match at Super Showdown. And then Goldberg cutting a promo, and then Taker appears and then disappears again, and that sets up that match for Super Showdown. No physicality, just interview stuff, which is fine, but, you know, they're old, so a battle for the ages, or, you know, the aged, if you will. Money stacking and macking. Attack Slug, it's your boy, Theodore Long. I seen you getting the job done every week on SmackDown, playa, but don't get too distracted by the bright lights and beautiful females. By my last count, you still need is one more win plus one at the pay-per-view to keep up your end of the deal and get that shot at the title. Which title? Now get your shine on and let's get some gold around that waist of yours. You feel me? Thanks, Teddy. Which means I think next time is going to be No Mercy and choosing my match against Taker at No Mercy. Tune in for that. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. So for those, I'm out.